What's up, guys? What's up? How are you guys doing? You guys know I love to do the natural hair and stuff like that, right? See, this is my second set of locks, and I wanted them to look messy on purpose. I have like three different types of lock styles in my hair. I have two-strand twist. I have insta locks. I mean, I have so many things. I have mermaid locks mixed with the goddess locks, mixed with the Lisa Bonet. I like it to look like this. I wanted it to look as organic as possible. I used a lot of my daughter's hair as well as the QVC hair. Okay, why am I saying all of this? Because this is just what I like to do. You guys don't know I have been a ghetto hairstylist. That's the girl that you go to when you can't get to your professional lady, and she make it look okay enough until you can get to, that one that really make it slap. And I'm good with that. So I used to do a lot of braids, box braids before they became, I would say more popular now. I've been doing them since I was, I don't know, 16. I've been wearing long, long box braids. I used to wear the blonde hair. I used to rock the 27, okay? And I used to do sew-ins too, right? I wasn't really the girl to do, you know, as far as like the 27 piece or anything. I never did nothing like that. I was just sew-in braid girl, okay? And I could do a mean press, all right? Like a good little flat iron. Your hair be looking nice and wrapped up like a Leah-boo. So my girls are getting older, and of course, girls want to be like their mom. Like boys want to be like their dad. So I have two of my daughters. I have two sets of twins. Oh my God, four girls, and the older set, they started trickling in. They like, we want to be locked up. So I was like, you sure? So I let them, I didn't want them to make such a permanent decision. I would use the crochet braids to give them the lock look. And two of them, they wore them for like 3-4 years before I really was like, okay, are you sure? And one of them was like, yeah. And then the other one came along. And when I got my second set of locks back in April of 2025, sorry, my eye is itching. So then she was like, yeah. So then we got her locked up. Now we got another twin and the second set of twin. I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. Again, they were experimenting with the crochet locks, temporary locks, just to see if they liked it. So I'm going to do her hair. I do her hair in the locks. Almost done with them. Her dad, of course, wants to come and pick her up. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Come pick your kids up. First, he was acting stupid about it. So I tried to show some respect. Because that is their, they're his father. I mean, he's their father. This man is loud. Oh my God. Like, really? Go ahead and go. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm going to stand back here, let him kind of get a little ways up. So I was like, hey, I want to put the girls' hair in some locks. He was like, I don't really know about that. Because, he don't really understand natural hair and stuff. Like the woman he got with an old woman like him, 1969. No shade, but it is what it is. I'm middle aged, so I can say that. Okay, and she wears those pressing curls and them 90 hairstyles where they used to have it shaved in the back. Whatever. That's what he like. So to him, he think that's what's being done. Just for me perm. A black and lovely perm. A dark and lovely perm. He think that's like what hairstyles is. And so I'm trying to explain to him like, no, we wear natural hairstyles. I'm more like a bohemian, hippie-ish type of, nappy-ish happy type of thing. So I'm like, and I told him, I said, that's why I'm not your woman, because we don't have the same philosophies and same beauty standards. Like when we was talking together, I used to wear the sew-ins and stuff a lot and box braids. So to them, I guess that's like in between. Like that's like for some black men, that's as far as they can go on the natural hair journey. Some of them can't get with locks, which is like, that's your natural hair texture, but whatever, to each his own. So the first time, let's go back. The first time I did my daughter's hair, I did it in a really cute sew-in, but it was like a 3C, if you know anything about hair texture. I did it in a really cute afro. It wasn't like crazy, like, but it was cute, and it was for their concert. And he picked his kids up. This was last spring. His girlfriend, who I hadn't met at that time, I knew they had been together for a while, and I heard her, talk to her through the, in the background on the phone. Hey, how you doing? To be cordial. I hadn't met her. So now they're getting serious. So I'm like, okay. He had picked them up, and he allowed her to take their hair down. She took them to her sister who do hair, and they redid my daughter's hair, and I had just did their hair. So I had got a little upset about that, and I was like, and then my daughters told me that she was calling their hair ugly, right? Again, she's a press and curl type of girl, Europeanized, right? So I was like, and I had to tell him about that. I said, look, you can't be having nobody, you can be checking, oh, she ain't say all of that. And so I was like, okay, whatever, right? Okay, that's your first offense. Now this time, fast forward. I just told you I did the starter locks of my daughter's hair. Really cute. QVC hair is very, QVC or QVR hair is very expensive. I use, again, some of my other daughter's hair because I don't throw their hair away. So I use their hair, right? And so we basically making like extensions on them where it's like cute two-strand twist. I had just told him, he picked him up. I said, look, because I know how he is with natural hair. I had already asked him, right? He said, okay, that's not a problem. I sent him a picture of Lisa Bonet. He said, well, I don't like him that long. So I said, okay. I did him a little shorter and sent him a picture when I was doing our daughter's hair. He sent back, oh, okay, that's okay. She looks cute. That's fine. So I said, okay. So yeah, she want to look like her mama, right? So I sent him a picture of me and the baby like she want to look like me. Basically letting him know, don't touch their hair. So he said, okay. He picked him up. I told him again, I said, he had said something very stupid. And so we got into a little spat. So I'm like, whatever. So he picked his kids up, like, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass on. Pick your kids up. Get your ass the hell on. They come back. And they normally come back at a certain time because I know how his moods is. He like to pick the kids up. And then he like to be with his woman because he's a freak. And then he want to, fuck and suck and drink the whole time, which I don't drink no more. Which is why we stop getting along. Amen. Don't drink. It's just don't do the shit. So normally he drops the kids off early, which is cool to me. I don't want you drinking and driving my damn kids. So drop them off early. You done had your daddy time. Go have your, go have your me time. I'm not a hater. I started noticing it's getting later and later, and I'm like, this is like how he was doing before. He had kept changing their hair up when they was younger, and I just really didn't pay attention to it. But now when I'm getting to the natural hairstyles, he's really, so he had his daughters, he has grown daughters. They took my daughter's starter locks down. It took me like a whole week to put them up in there. In between working, doing schoolwork and stuff, I'm like, helping the kids with their homework, trying to keep the house clean. He took the hair down. So I was just like, okay, I got something for you. See, I used to do this when I was younger to get a reaction and stuff out of me. Of course, I blew up at home because I was mad as hell. But I got something for you. Oh, I got something for you. Just wait for it.